All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kodash, and Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The last Kodash tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Akwa once more, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this recent news article. As we see, the Dow Jones was down today in the S&P 500. And I believe it was like yesterday, Dow Jones was down like close to like 700 points. And as of the day, it was down again, once again, for the second straight time as it closed out the week. And, I just want to add a side note to that. So the markets was kind of mixed today with the Nasdaq. But I believe the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 was down today. And the Nasdaq was had some mixed reactions, And this is from the stock markets from yahoofinance.com, published. This is published by Ron Howlett, Karen Farah, and Enns Furry from the Yahoo Finance, updated Friday, November 14th, 2025 at 4:03 p.m. And it says stock market today. The Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq closed mixed to cap a volatile week at Fed's cut in doubt. It says the U.S. stocks recovered earlier losses on Friday, battling back from Wall Street's the steepest sell-off over in a month. Investors are awaiting more economical data in the coming days ahead of the Federal Reserve's next rate decision in December. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped more than 0.6%. But the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq Composite came back from being deep in the red, with S&P 500 falling the flat line and the Nasdaq gaining 0.1%. And the Dow Jones is in Regs category 0.65%, 309.74. The Wall Street previously Russian session saw the major index log the sharpest one-day declines in over a month. As tech stocks, their early losses shrink in mid-morning Friday after AI concern drove the exodus from the riskier access to less hostile value sectors. Still, Tesla TSLA shares remain under pressure, broke below 400 before the going green. Nvidia shares also rebound to turn positive. Bitcoin also continues to suffer, falling below 96,000 for the first time in over 6 months. The cryptocurrency is down over 20% in the peak in October. The mood is unsettled as worries grow that the Federal Reserve will slow its pace of policy easing, given the increasing hawkish tone taken by the official traders. Now it's less than 50% odds of a quarter point rate next month, down from about 95% a month. It says Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kalecki became the latest to lose appetite from the rate. Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah. So, let's go. Oh, you got a do rag. Just like your dad. Huh?
I am tonight.
Yeah.
Can I play with you?
Stop saying that shit. That don't sound right.
Pick the beard up. Oh.
Okay, so
No cousin though.
I try to show appreciation regardless, even though I ain't gotta say it.
You did all you could for you, bro. You can't do no more.
One time.
1, 2, 3.
What's up, Sean? Good to see you.
Mama said she gonna call them people on me. I'm waiting. Yeah, they right, because they know the things are gonna be like, they're gonna be like this.
Oh. It says a Minnesota federal president Neil became the latest lost teeth for the rate cuts as flag resides on the U.S. economy and continuing concern over inflation. Policymakers lack insight into the price pressure as well as the jobs market after a record 6-week federal shutdown. On Friday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics said September jobs reported will release next Thursday, November 20th. In a nod, price pressure, President Donald Trump is preparing to make a substantial cut to tariffs to being down on high food costs and concerns for voters in a recent state and local elections. Several trade deals in Argentina, Brazil, other Latin American currencies also aim to make the likes of Bahamas, bananas, and coffee more affordable. Right, so as of today, the Dow Jones is down 309 points, 0.65%, and Nasdaq and the S&P 500, I believe it was down too, but it had an early gain with the Nasdaq of 0.1 due to the concern of the how the rates, how the job statistics and the data and the inflation as well too, and from the I believe the Federal Reserve once they're gonna make their decision in December. So we're gonna see how it plays out. But as of today, the markets, the Dow Jones was down 309 points, 0.65%, and the SP 500 and Nasdaq was at mixed reactions as the Fed's cuts them down. So with that, hopefully this set down. That's what's edifying. This news article from the YahooFinance.com as of November the 14th, 2025 at 4:03 p.m. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The Lash Makarash tongue, and I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.